See? Second isn't bad. We have Cassie. We have Ringo, Prime Minister of Tubi Tuesday. Rune Queen, howdy doody. Christine, howdy, howdy. Brianna, thank goodness you're here. Oh, man. Ella's here. Yup. Caitlin, hi. Lauren! Congratulations on your mom getting out. Let's go! What's up, Def? Not another Heather? We're gonna have to pause the copyright-free metal music and get a little I get pranky. That is awesome, dude. I'm so happy for you, Lauren. That's great. Let's go, dude. That's so sick. All right, we're dedicating this one to Lauren and Lauren's mom.
You're right.
Massive, huge thank you to Lauren for the sub. Congratulations to your mom. That is so awesome. We are out here. Oh, let me get that out of the way. We're out here. Did they play that as a wake-up song in Big Brother? No, but they probably would have. The best was the day after I mentioned Ice Spice. We get 3 songs every morning. And all 3 songs were Ice Spice songs. K-Bear, hi. Terranoia is here. Oh, let's go. That's right. Mariana Magnum Cum Laude. Look it up! From Libra. Okay, let's put our royalty music back on. Having a bad hair day today. Very, very frizzy. But we need to open up something. This is a gift from Jen. So shout out Jen. Everyone show some love for Jen in the chat. Music's loud. Oh my god. Sorry. Go Jen. Vinny, what's up? Yeah. Oh. That's badass. Everyone's so smart. What the heck? I'm getting intimidated by all your intellect. Okay. We have the cryptex. The same one used. We have a cryptex, same one used on Big Brother 48, or Survivor 48, sorry. They'll probably use it for Big Brother 48. When I tell you, this thing is heavy. What could this possibly be used for? It's like a headphone. This is... Oh my gosh, Jen, thank you so much. This is so cool. I need to come up with a clever use for this. Oh man. That's so fascinating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need a 6-letter word. You're graduating too, Caitlin? Yeah! Not much. Yeah, it looks like you would screw these in to lock it. I'm definitely gonna have to watch a YouTube video over this. Janky Andrew? Chatter of the week, man. That's fire as fuck, dude. Vertigo, how are you? That's money. That's definitely gonna be it. Well, it'll be janky. But nobody tell Corey or America, okay? Nobody tell Corey or America, okay? You have to all pinky promise. Everyone pinky promise right now, chat. It says ape. This is my fraternity's anarchy symbol. Woo! 21? Come on! 2100. 2100. 2100. 2100. What? Come on. Okay. I'm gonna run a poll just to make sure. Do you pinky promise? Okay. There's a lot at stake here. Ringo, thank goodness. I was stalling for you. Yeah, everyone. So last night, I finished my application for Streamer University. Where am I? And I sent in hello. I sent in a video. Okay, we'll do it again. And it's unlisted right now. It has 5 views. So that means someone on Kai's team watched it 5 times. Exactly, Lexi. We don't even know what we're promising. That's how secret it is. That's what we needed right now. That's the attitude, Lexi. That's the attitude we're looking for. Link reveal? Hell no. It's just me being like, what's up? My name is Quinn. I'm from Lyon, Oklahoma, the Shady 580. And, you know, you should put me on Streamer University because I was on Big Brother 26. It's the biggest season in the last decade. And I was top 2 for America's Favorite Player. Sari Fields in the chat. Girl, I'm so sorry. Exactly, Paranoia. This is what I need. This is what I need. Sworn secrecy. I love it. We have no idea. We're locked in right now. We're locked in. Let's talk Tubi Tuesday. We're gonna do 3 callers today. We're gonna do 3 callers, okay? I just told Corey to America and they're mad. What the hell? How could you, Vertigo? How could you? If they get here, if they get to my house and they know the password, I'm telling you right now, unseen levels of rage. What's up, Opbeat Zero? How are you? I hope to improve my call this time. You can't get better. You can't get better, Ella. All right, let's get into it. Boom. Was it hard to not listen to music in the Big Brother house? The thing is that you get music far more often than you would think. I'm editing my days during Big Brother 24. Hell yeah. Ringo, that's why you're in charge. That's why your leadership position was given to you so quickly. Not listening to music was not as difficult because you listen to more music than you think. You get 3 songs in the morning, and then for lockdowns, you can listen to music in the HOH room. The difficult thing is that you can't control your music. No, we Okay, let's get back to the royalty music. Okay. Yeah. I would do that all the time, Vinny, where it'd be like, I know that you see somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Boom. Serial Mom Tubi Tuesday, presented by your boy, Every Now and Quinn on Twitch. Tune in. What you want? Tell me what you want. Yeah, we can give Andrew VIP, yeah. /VIP Andrew Yellow. I know it's not pronounced that way, but yeah, this week's Tubi Tuesday was Serial Mom. It's about an hour, 30-minute long movie. Wait. Oh, it is yellow. I did not know that. Oh my god. Fuck yeah. Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on before we start. Before we start. They do a social media background check before you get on Big Brother. One of my tweets got flagged. And it was about Tory Lanez. So I had to delete my Tory Lanez hate tweet. But now oh no! Oh no! What? Oh no! The guy who shot an unarmed woman in the foot got stabbed in jail? Oh man, what? Tough break, Tory Lanez. You wanna hit? Come on. Hey, get your money up next time. Come on. Oh man, you got stabbed? That's crazy. That's so what? What? Thank you. He's still alive. Let me tell you. That's crazy, man. Ah, man. Let me tell you that. Check on the check on the Tory Lanez fans in your lives. You know, they're struggling right now. Ask if there's anything they could do for the guy that stabbed him. Tory Lanez is a rapper that stabbed he shot Megan Thee Stallion, and then through the power of misogyny, people pretend like that didn't happen. You don't know that there are Tory Lanez fans still around? You wouldn't believe it. There's more than you think. They exist. You gotta check on them. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. Raid, you're so sick. DDG getting like 225 plays. Exactly. I don't check in on freaks. Vertigo, you're real for that. That's so funny. Okay, let's get into Serial Mom. Absolute banger movie, okay? Here's the game plan. We're gonna run through it. Okay, wait, ain't no way, hold on. Hey, no. Hello? These long-ass intros. Here's the GP game plan. We're gonna talk our favorite characters. We're gonna give the movie a grade. We're gonna talk about the son of the year. I have to sing my praises for the kebab guy. We're gonna write the squeakquel. We're gonna talk our favorite scene. We're gonna be taking in callers, 3 of them. Then we're gonna read my letterboxd review. Ella, I don't know. I couldn't get it to copy and paste either. This template was super finicky. My letterboxd, for those of you that are curious, thank you for asking, Mr. Andrew. I think, let me check. Where have you, Quinn? Where have the letter U, Quinn? But that's what we're going to be discussing today. That's the GP. And so we're going to do 2 rounds of voting to discuss your favorite character. The callers. Hey, how's it going? So I'm going to run a little Polski. When Misty was like, before getting in the car, legendary. So we've got Beverly. We got Chip. We have Misty. And Eugene, okay? Take your time to choose your favorite. Oh. I'll move out of the Beverly's way. It looks like she's gonna stab me. Beverly was the mom, Chip was the son, Eugene the father, and Misty is the daughter. Hold on, I have to post on my story real quick. It's Hannah Chada's birthday. I have to post. I have to post for Hannah Chada. Misty wins! Beverly's up there. Happy Hannah Chada Day. Let me post her.
Out the way.
All right. So it will be Misty versus Rosemary, Birdie, Scotty, and Dottie. Okay? Or no. Rosemary, Dottie, Birdie, and Scotty. Okay? Man, what can't Dr. Chada do, you know? Rosemary, Betty, Scotty, and Dottie. Yeah, Rosemary's the old lady. This is Birdie. So go Scotty, Dottie, Rosemary, and Betty. Did I say it wrong? I'm so confused. Maybe I'm confused. Am I drunk? Am I confused? I thought this was Rosemary. Am I wrong? Am I wrong here? Alright, it doesn't matter. Birdie won. Alright. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, yeah, who cares? Alright, we got Birdie versus Misty grudge match. Alright? We'll just move on. I got confused. Scotty was going crazy. Can we talk about that? Scotty was going crazy. Why was he doing that? Also, that far away? It's true. I had to. Misty wins. Misty wins. Not surprising. She was crushing it. Her PR was crazy. We can't deny. Now we're gonna give her a grade, alright? We're gonna give her a grade, and today's framework, okay? The grading system. Imagine this is Corey. Okay, would you recommend this movie on the AmeriCorey Patreon? A is yes, and as a result, right, you recommend this movie, and your belief is that it will be such a good recommendation that they're gonna bring you onto their podcast, okay? B is you recommend it, and it's like, yeah, and it'd go pretty well. Like, Corey would be like, the movie's good. C is, maybe, probably, like, you know, if they asked specifically. D is you're like, no, this movie is not good enough to recommend for the AmeriCorey Patreon. I have to speak my truth. I have to. And then F is, no. Absolutely not. You have to protect your reputation, and you would never put yourself on the line like that, okay? Slash poll. Putting her together. A, B, C, D, and F. Oh, not G, F. I heard that the AmeriCorey Patreon is worth every second of it. So if you're not on the AmeriCorey Patreon, consider this an advertisement. We are sponsored by the AmeriCorey Patreon as their most featured guest. It won't let me vote. All right, Amanda, what do you want people to vote? Someone commit voter fraud for Amanda Pants. Yeah, everyone sign up for the AmeriCorey podcast. Or Patreon, excuse me. Here's my game plan. We're gonna hang out next week, right? So, the foot scene was vital. That is true. As someone who's shown toes on the AmeriCorey podcast, 50% of you are saying yes. Okay, that's an outstanding A. Way to work, team. I love this teamwork, okay? As someone who's shown toes on the AmeriCorey podcast, I do think that the foot scene would get them there. But yeah, everyone sign up. Here's the game plan for when AmeriCorey's here. I want to record a podcast on my episode, on my side of things, right? The Odd Duck broadcast. And then my game plan is we then leave a cliffhanger of what we're going to talk about. And then we say, and so if you're interested, be sure to tune in to the AmeriCorey Patreon. Thoughts? I feel like that makes sense. That's what they do on Fear and The Yard. They film 2 podcasts back to back. And the first one is like at the end of the first one that's free, they're like, if you want to see our discussion on these topics, check us out on the whatever Patreon. So I feel like that would be a fun thing to do. Corey seems to think that we're gonna record a Corey seems to think that we're gonna record a podcast inside a car. And listen, I've witnessed that happen. It won't. Okay? We were gonna do that on our way to Dollywood. Nothing happened. Okay. Son of the Year goes to my favorite character. No. They're staying in my brother's childhood bedroom. Or my sister's. I think my sister will be home by then. We have been promised so many AmeriCorey vlogs. That's true. It's so hard. And we have one microphone. This just feels so dangerous. Okay. Do we think... I think I could get them to vlog. I want to go hiking. I was the soul chip. Thank you. I missed the Fear and mention. It's okay, Friday. It'll come up. That's how I found you. Wait, what? I know some people clipped me talking about wanting to be on Fear and, but then nothing came of it. Turner got to be on like the H3 podcast, which I don't want to do that. But I was like, hello, put me on Fear and. That'd be so cool. There's still hope. But every day I become less and less relevant. So the time to strike. Wait, Friday, what? Wait, Friday, wait. Stop, bro. What? Shut up. Are you fucking with me? Friday, you're messing with me. Will Neff doesn't know who I am. Yeah, that's crazy. Did anyone clip it? No way. This is blowing my mind. Today has been such an eventful day. I've learned so much information. Dang it, that sucks, Friday. But thank you so much for telling me. That's so cool. I don't know who I'm gonna tell this information. I'll follow him on Instagram maybe. What? That's crazy. Is it because they probably found my infographic where I said my favorite podcasts, and it was like RHAP, Fear and I think Insanely Chill was on there, which doesn't age well at all. I know that Conspiring B Words is. That's crazy. That blew my mind. Okay. Let's talk about how Chip is the son of the year. Okay? Man Wolf, what's up? Chip is the greatest. Oh yeah, Cassie. I saw that too. I was like, yo, it made me like Taylor even more. Chip was my favorite character. He was so well dressed in his court date outfit. The black beret with that was his best look. I tried to find pictures of it. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate you. This is just a template. It's just a template, okay? I don't want to take credit. For a second, I thought about it, but I had to take my foot off the gas. Thank you. I did curate a good template. I felt like it captured the vibe, but, okay? First of all, oh, my mom is a murderer. He still hid her. He was still proud of her accomplishments. He was still happy for her that she was putting herself out there. That's a great son, okay? He's a great son. Then he pulls... Did that music stop for you too? What the... Hold on. Hello? Sure. Ain't no way I just got signed out, bro. Okay, hold on. Bear with me, chat. Oh, it's the Wi-Fi bad? Are you experiencing lag? Does anyone know? Ain't no way it just signed me out. Wait. Hold on. Does anyone else have this issue? Like, there's no way this is my life. Oh, wait. Let me turn off cap lock. Oh my god. This is so... Okay. That's crazy that just happened. Dude, the prank calls were so crazy. Okay, so let me get into it, chat. Let me bust it down for you real quick. So he hides his mom. He's a little Joseph coded. He is a little Joseph coded because he works at the video store, but he's a little Quinn coded because he's got great, like, longer hair. I think that his fashion is closer to me than it is, Joseph. He's not afraid to wear fun patterns, you know? And then he secures the bag. He's instantly talking licensing deals. He's instantly like, oh, that's so funny, Manwolf. That's kind of true. I kind of see that. I think I know what you're talking about. He gets like a TV deal. He gets punched in the face. He gets punched in the face and is like, hey, look, dude, I get you're mad. Your brother's dead. Have you discussed who's going to play him in the movie? Get your money up, King. Like, this man is making mogul moves. He's making money first decisions. That's crazy. He's literally non-stop working. Selling the cereal merch was so funny, but Chip was my favorite. Chip was my favorite, so I had to talk about how he is the son of the year, okay? He's so great. Now, we probably want to talk our favorite murders. Feel free to sound off. The way that she hit him with her car and went to, You cashing in, though? That's money. That's my guy. I liked the car crash. I liked the mini scissors kill. But my number one favorite murder was the fire poker. And then the guy comes in. Master alive! Woo! Let's go! Master Light, thank you so much. The Light Masters are here. That's a Master of Light. Like, the Masters of Light. That's what this... Light Masters. Wow! She... Killing Annie. It's so good. Like, the murders are so fun in this. But the reason why the kebab murder is my favorite is the guy that walks into the bathroom, kebab in hand. He's like, no! Sprints over to the dead body. And here's my question. It's crazy. It's gross, right? I don't like the bathroom particles, the poop particles are hitting the kebab. The poop particles are all over your food. But then also, let's think logistically. Let's say he's going number one, okay? You're gonna hold here, right hand dominant. Now you're working with your left. It makes no sense, okay? How's that gonna work? How are you gonna wash your hands with one hand? This is what I'm hung up on, though. This blew my mind. It's also bars. Because, you know, kebab. Come on, that's hilarious. Then, let's say he's going number 2. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Favorite murder. Doesn't make sense, alright? I'm from Boston. I know a thing or two about murder. And I don't know. Let's get into writing the squeakquel. Okay? Brianna had a pretty fun idea. Ella, that's so gas. Mid piss. Go piss, girl. If you're outside and you have like a hot dog on a stick, maybe. Brianna had a great idea that the sequel is Scream. I kind of built on this idea. Are you ready? Chip takes the world by storm. He sold the licensing. It's got his own show, Serial Mom, everything, right? He then goes on to help write a cartoon turned live action show called Scooby-Doo, where he plays a character named Shaggy, okay? Chip is an actor. His stage name is Matthew Lillard. He works with a CGI dog. Okay? He then goes on to write Scream, where he inserts himself. Hello? He loves a slasher. He loves gore. Of course this is a passion project for him. It's like, who wrote it? What's his name? Oh my god. With the ponytail. The rat tail. Stephen King. It's like Stephen King. The movie, like all the Stephen King movies, Stephen King is in it, right? He writes himself as a lead. And, who else does it? M. Night Shyamalan. He writes himself into everything. Hi, Kenna, how are you? He then writes a video game. He writes a video game called Five Nights at Freddy. He puts together the movie. I think, Brianna, I think you're right. I think you're right. He also puts together a film called SLC Punk. I just think that he's a bag getter, you know? I feel like he would profit. SLC Punk is so good. Cassie, I don't know if you were on the Instagram subs. I straight up said this movie's like built for you. I feel like you would really love it. I love SLC Punk. It's so good. Hold on, I'm searching some of them up here. I have a sneeze brewing. I'm really trying to get it out of here. Let me think here. Twitter's popping off right now. But that's my squeakquel. Is that ooh, French toast sticks with maple syrup. That's money. I also wanted to talk about my favorite scene, okay? The concert venue. I love live music, okay? I want to find myself in positions to listen to more live music. I want to do the due diligence, become a concert goer, okay? I've been to like so few live music performances. Okay. So let's talk about it. This is my favorite scene. I'm not kidding. We'll mute it. This is unbelievably hilarious. They'd be like, oh my god, it's Serial Mom. Not concerned. Not worried. I want to be there. I want to stage dive. This is so cool. Hi, Jen. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you so much. I got your gift today. I want you to know. Thank you, Cassie. Jen, this is unbelievably heavy. This is, I'm not kidding, it's probably like 9 pounds. 8 pounds. No. 9 pounds. This thing is heavy. Like, that's so wild to me. I made everyone pinky promise, Jen. We're gonna see if Corey in America can crack the code, and the code will be janky per Andrew Yalo's or Yalo suggestion. But yes, this is my favorite scene. Are you gonna give clues? Maybe. Maybe. What should I put in it? I could put like a gift certificate for my merch. I was thinking about making mock-ups, like a t-shirt or something. But yes, this is my favorite scene. And it kind of reminded me, like, the idea of murdering at a venue. Like, I was thinking make it like a short sleeve with like a white logo for the summer. Use it to ice someone. That would be funny. It's like a note. Okay. Man Wolf, let me write this down. It'll be, gift certificate. I'll have the merch made. I have a week. And then, so it'll be like the gift certificate, and then it's gonna say, that like, look under your chair or something, and then iced. And then we'll drink in Corey's car. Open carry? Come on. Or open container. Ice them and merch. I just need to figure out their sizes. I suspiciously asked America what size swim trunks. Oh my god. Dude, yes! This guy, he messaged me for his journalism class. And so since it was for an assignment, I answered his questions and he got a 95. Open carry, yeah. You guys didn't know Corey carries a gun with him everywhere. If he posts that article, it's a little, it's kind of scathing. I was a little sassy when I wrote it. But yeah, I was happy to answer his journalism questions and stuff. Yeah, Corey carries a gun. Okay, so what this reminded me of, like the murder, reminded me of, oh, has that been playing this whole time? This scene. Okay, get to it, buddy. Have you all seen Blade? This is the start of the movie, so this isn't spoilers. This is not spoilers. This is my dream situation, by the way. This is how I would like to die. This is number one on top of the list, the way I would like to die. Not a phone in sight, just people living in the moment. They're really taking their sweet time on this, but this is what I imagine it's like. Like, I feel like if I went clubbing with Tucker, I feel like we end up in a place like this. Yo, me and Tucker as vampires would go crazy. This is exactly how I would like to die. All right, brother, get to it. Shit, come on, man. There we go. This will speed it up. This is what New York looks like, just so everyone knows. Yeah, Nicole, are you here? Nicole was in the Instagram live, but she has that show, I think. Star, this is what the scene in, whatchamacallit, in Serial Mom reminded me of. I can't believe how long this is. Hello. She's doing tech rehearsals, that's right. Okay, here we go. This is from Blade, the opening scene. And this is how I'd like to die. If I ever did a drag performance, we're doing this. I'm not kidding. I've said this on the record. There's probably someone like... I talked about this in the Big Brother house. Trey, what's up? My drag name would be Queef Strokenoff. And I would be wearing a wedding dress. And they would throw water balloons with blood in them at me, but we'd also have this. This is Tucker in this situation, all right? This is what I imagine it's like going to the club in New York. You found the Will clip? No way. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm gonna click it, don't trick me. Okay, wait. This is really cool for me, so we're gonna have to take a quick timeout, all right? From Tubi Tuesday, all right? Oh, if you weren't here earlier, we were dancing on Tory Lanez getting stabbed. This is crazy. Okay, okay. Everyone lock in. Everyone lock in. Kenna, that is a perfect Trey, what would your drag name be? If anyone else wants to share their drag name, I would be happy to hear it.
What is this?
Oh yeah, wow.
Cutie, there's a Fear End Watcher on Big Brother this season. Check this out. Oh my gosh. And it's their #1 pod! Dude. We're so back. We're so back. Fear End is a real podcast. Woo!
Team Quinn!
Episode this week.
A
Woo!
year has passed.
Have you seen
I'm watching
Twisters? No, I really want to watch it.
DX and I'm
Is it
actually
good?
excited.
Is Twisters good?
No way, he just moved on!
Yugoslavia Forever song is done? Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Wait, the Yugoslavia Forever song is done.
That's for a cool.
Trey, that's gas. That's cool as hell.
Wait a minute.
Alright, so they just moved on instantly, but I was in a Will Neff stream! Woo! That's cool, dude! That's cool. Pack her in. Come on. Oh. We'll get Friday. I'll watch this on my own personal time. I'll probably clip this. I'll probably post this on Instagram. I'm probably lying for fun. Friday, you had the chance. Hand, foot, mouth would be good. Trey, okay, would you say that your dancing experience, no, that's gas. My mom works in early childhood and development. That is kind of a sick name. Do you think that your dancing experience, Trey, is limited to, like, just like theater, that style? Or would you say it extends? Like, one of my best friends, shout out my dog, God King Wyatt Jorgensen. He was in theater. He's a really good dancer. And he also knows like tap dance, but that's kind of where it goes. Like, he's not a hip hop guy. He doesn't dance hip hop. What I'm asking is, can we make a dance number? And it's hip hop. Serotonin is gas. Star, I couldn't be a dancer in a music video. This is devastating. This is crushing me. This is crazy. I'm gonna watch this later. I'm not even kidding. No, I probably won't comment on it. Okay. Let me change the volume of all these things here. Man Wolfed, I like it. That's kind of fun. That's creative. Jazz, tap, fausset, ballet, ballroom, and modern. Interesting. Death Not Another Heather, Roy G. Biv. Remember that guy? Terranoia. Terranoia is perfect. Okay, let's talk about my Letterboxd, okay? This was my review. Wait, it's a social strategy show? Trey, I did not know that. The lady who cast me for Big Brother, she's casting for Fear Factor. I didn't know it was a social strategy. Elevate is gas. That's cool. I have a tweet out there saying that that Fear Factor gives off challenge vibes. And Canadians can apply? Oh my gosh. There was a YouTuber I used to watch who I didn't realize was like reinforcing like expectations of masculinity and the performance of it. I just thought he was giving off fashion tips, but his name was Alpha M, and he was on an episode of Fear Factor. I think I could eat a bug, but the second there are bugs in my hair, I think I would die. I feel like that would inflict psychic damage. That's wild. My Letterboxd review is not near enough cereal, but Chip's outfit at court makes it an instant 5 stars. Bathe Yeah, that's not me. That's not me. Also, I would never do Fear Factor because there's an episode where they have to shave their head. Alpha M isn't the worst. Like, he's not the worst, but he certainly leans into some tropes. Ella, you should dress like Chip. If you post like, you could easily do Chip's, like, beret outfit. I would not shave my head for 50K. They had to get tattoos one time. That's crazy. But, now is the time, chatters, where we're gonna take in our callers, okay? So, if you're interested, we're gonna have 3 people go, all right? If you're interested, we're gonna have people hop on the horn. So let me pause this music. If I go on Fear Factor to get that over the edge call, mind your business. Can I call if I didn't watch? Star? Yes. But just, you know. But if there's people who are really passionate about this. So we're gonna go here. Ella is already in there, so let's, how do I join the call? Okay. And then we're gonna put the volume up as loud as possible. Okay. Trey, I don't know if you're going to Over the Edge. I feel like I remember you saying, I have no thoughts on zero. Amen. Holy Lord. Bailey from Big Brother Canada is going to be there, but unfortunately, there's not a lot of Big Brother fans at Over the Edge, so we're going to have to lock in, okay? Okay, so here we go. Ella, I hope you're ready. Let's do our custom call-ins. Bring, bring. This is Quinn. Welcome to the Zachariah Lee is my drag name. Fair enough. Welcome to the Every Now and Quinn broadcast, Tubi Tuesday edition. Who's calling in? Oh no, we can't hear Ella. We can't hear Ella. Uh-oh. What do I do? Oh no. Okay. Oh my god, we're getting prank called! This is devastating. No. Ella, can you hear me? If you could sound off in the chat. User volume is up. I can't hear you. Okay. See, now that's puzzling. Mic check, 1, 2. This is so sad. Oh, you can hear me. Perfect. Okay, Ella, let's try to hear your voice. Okay, try talking now. I think that's what I'm doing. Okay, Ella, keep talking, keep talking. Mic check, 1, 2, boom, bow. Okay. Hello. Okay, maybe try now.
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear Ella, chat?
Can I be heard, chat? Hello? Yay!
All right, we did it! Yeah! Woo! Okay. Feel free, ladies, gentlemen, NBs alike. We have Elevate on the line to talk to us about Serial Mom. What are your thoughts?
Oh god, not the drag name. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Hello, my name is Ella. I'm actually the person who suggested this movie. Like I lucked out with the wheel and somehow my choice got selected. And I was actually really impressed this got selected. I suggested a lot more like mainstream movies like Everything Ever All at Once and like just more known stuff, and the fact that this one was the one that people were like, "Oh yes, we need to watch it." I was very very happy about.
You put your faith in the wheel, much like Trey did on Battle Camp. Make sure everyone tunes in. And it ended up telling the truth that we needed to hear. So thank you, Ella, for putting Serial Mom in front of all of us today.
No problem. And I actually know about this movie because I am a big fan of the channel called Dead Meat. They have a series on their channel called The Kill Count. Have you by any chance heard of that?
Never once in my life, but I'll check it out now.
So basically, the kill count is basically they look at horror movies. They've recently started like horror video games and like just general like horror media, horror adjacent media, and they just count all the people that die in it and talk about how the film was made. And so that's how I heard about this film, and that's or they also do a bunch of other stuff. Like they have a podcast channel where every year for Survivor they assemble a bunch of horror characters and place them into a game of Survivor and basically just play out a game of Survivor with horror characters. It's so fun.
That is great. That's like a combination of like all the niche interests of this community, I feel like.
Exactly. And I so badly want to do that for Big Brother someday. But regardless, watching the kill count on Serial Mom left me with a lot of fun trivia for the movie.
Okay.
So I would like to list some of that trivia.
Let's do it.
All right. So, this film was actually so in the movie, you know the scene where the teens are all watching like an old ass like horror movie, just like bunch of blood everywhere. That oh god, you're standing. It's that film is called Blood Feast, and this film was actually a bit of a tribute to Herschel Gordon Lewis, who made that movie. John Waters made this film as a bit of an homage to that
Okay.
style of film.
That's awesome. That's when Scotty like throws up, right?
Yeah, because too much giblets, I guess. So a lot of these next trivia bits are going to be about the cast. So, let me look through my notes. I assembled a note. You're swaddling the phone like a baby.
Yeah, I got you. Don't even stress. You're doing a good job.
Thank you. I feel very comforted. Thank you very much. But I made a fucking notes app for all of this trivia. I wanted to be organized. Okay, dooba-dooba-doo. So a lot of the cast in this movie are kind of John Waters' like regular band of like misfits and like just sort of independent actors. But the reason this film got kind of picked up by like studios was because of the casting of Kathleen Turner in the main role.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. This was Matthew Lillard's first major film role. Yeah, his first major film role is playing a 16-year-old at like 24, and it worked out.
He's got such a boyish charm to him.
Honestly, yeah, fair. Ricky Lake is who plays Misty, her daughter, and Ricky Lake, would go on to play Tracy in John Waters' Hairspray, which is the movie that became the musical movie.
Is that the one with the cameo or no? The cameo lady.
Cameo.
And John Travolta?
I do. No, John Travolta is in the newer one. So
Okay.
there was the John Waters film, then the musical, and then the newer film that's based on the musical rather than the film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
No problem. Rosemary is played by Mrs. Puff.
Didn't even
She-
connect
she's
that.
just yeah, the lady who. Like I was very proud to recognize that one very quickly. She just started screaming. I was like, "Is that fucking Mrs. Puff in this movie?" Okay, more stuff. Oh, another regular that is in this movie. A regular like John Waters regular that I have to talk about. Patty Hearst. She plays the juror in White Shoes. Patty Hearst. She was discovered by John Waters because she was attending the Cannes Film Festival that was promoting a movie about her experiences being kidnapped by the Symbionese Liberation Army, where she was forced to commit crimes for them. And that's how she became an actor in John Waters films.
What kind of crimes? What if it's like piracy? She's selling illegal
Robbing a bank.
DVDs.
Robbing banks at gunpoint, you know?
That's sick. I'd do that for free.
Apparently they put her through very traumatizing stuff.
I take back my joke. All right, continue.
You're good. Oh, more fun stuff about the neighborhood that this film was filmed in. That was the one that John Waters grew up in. And the high school that they used for filming is the one that was attended by the drag queen Divine, who worked with John Waters in a lot of films. Divine in the original Hairspray movie is Tracy's dad. And, well, mom, like in drag. And that's why every version of Tracy's mom is played by someone in drag.
Oh, I thought
Because
John Travolta
she was originally
just
played by a
wanted
drag queen.
I thought this whole time, my entire understanding of that movie was that John Travolta was like biting Medea's bit of like, oh, I want to perform in drag. That's so wild. I had no idea. Thank you for sharing that.
Drag for some reason. No problem. And a couple more bits of trivia. So, the band Camel Lips in the iconic concert scene. Camel Lips is a fake band, but they are played by a real band. And that band is called L7.
Well, I'm an L7 fan.
And the song they wrote for that film, and the song they sang in the film is one that they wrote specifically for the film. And they had to wear fake, like, vagina lips.
Hell yeah. Me too.
Sure.
I'm wearing them right now, but I won't show because it's a different broadcast. Everyone subscribe to the Maricory Patreon.
I'll give them all my money. And finally, so the scene where the lady's watching Annie, production paid $65,000 to use that song for the film. And you know what? Worth it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that paid off greatly, but wow, that's a lot. Good for them. I would have had that
Yeah.
playing in like the end credits too. Like you gotta. That's crazy.
Brianna, can I ask Ella how they feel about Mike Chippistu from Scream Theory? You are correct. I asked Matthew Lillard himself. That is just canon.
Man, I should have gone that direction. I should have just plagiarized Brianna's work for the squeakquel. I should have.
Yeah, fuck the PowerPoint. We just have Brianna.
God damn it. I didn't know that you guys were all so close with Matthew Lillard. I should have.
Exactly. All right, that is all the trivia I have. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh man, well, thank you so much, Ella, for tuning. Oh, that was so quick! What the fuck? Okay, you're fired! All right, snap applause for Ella. That was such a good presentation.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, all right, now you're fired. All right, snap applause. Next up, we have Ringo on the docket. Bring, bring. Welcome to the Every Now and Quinn Tubi Tuesday featurette. Who am I speaking with?
Who is this?
Oh my, that's Bar. Hey, sick reference, dog.
That one. Shout out to my good friend and Big Brother 26 10th placer Joseph Rodriguez. Anyway, so I originally didn't want to speak. You can count my submission as like an unofficial not caller. You don't have to count me. It's okay. Oh my God, Corey's here.
Oh my God, we got some raiders. Corey, get in
That's
my
right.
Discord.
Corey was like, Ringo's talking. We have to raid.
Oh my God, it's welcome to Tubi
Hello,
Tuesday.
hello.
You got a big
Hello.
audience here. Oh man.
Hello, Corey Wurtenberger's fans. You're about to get lore dumped about the John Waters lore because Ella, fantastic. Oh, some people talking shit in the comments. Fuck you. Anyway,
Okay.
okay. So Ella did wonderful, I will say. Loved all the lore, but there were some things that were slightly tweaked about the John Waters lore that weren't exactly true. I want to clear some stuff up because Ringo voice reveal, girl. Anyway, I've been talking my whole life. Anyway, so because I made myself like a pledge this year, I was like, I want to watch every John Waters movie. So obviously I had to watch Serial Mom at some point. So first thing, Hairspray came out before Serial Mom. It was the success of Hairspray that allowed for the funding of like a bigger budget movie like Serial Mom. So before, like in the 70s, early 80s, John Waters was very much like an indie director, very much like part of the original midnight movie circuit, like with Eraserhead, Rocky Horror, right? So very much like an underground filmmaker, like you had to be in the know. But then Hairspray came out and everybody just loved Hairspray. And so that's what happened. We talked about some John Waters regulars. I want to give a shout out to Miss Mink Stoll, who has been in every John Waters movie since the very beginning. Mink Stoll played Dottie, aka the receiver of the obscene phone calls, little Miss Curly Hair. If you are a Dottie aficionado, I would recommend the John Waters movie Desperate Living. She kind of has like the same vibe there. She's very like anxious. She's like a housewife. The instigating event of that movie is like she kills her husband. Her and her maid kill her husband. And so she gets, it's not a spoiler. What do you do? Oh, you're just sneezing.
Yeah, sorry.
They kill her husband and they get sent to like this town where like refugee criminals live. And she kind of has the same temperament there as she does in this movie. So if you liked her in this movie, I'd say Desperate Living. Mary Vivian Pierce, who appears, I think, as a book buyer, has also appeared in every John Waters movie. And she's not in this movie because she unfortunately passed away by the time that it came out. But Ella mentioned Divine. Obviously, I got to shout out Divine, right? The queen of John Waters movies. She's absolutely incredible. Most, I guess, famous for the so-called Trinity of Trash, right? Pink Flamingos, Female Trouble, and the aforementioned Desperate Living. I will say, if you do go back and look at older John Waters movies, like, you thought this was crazy, like, to like 100. Yeah, Divine died, I think, a little bit before Hairspray was released. But anyway, if you go back and you look at those movies, just, like, so much crazier. Like, I mentioned in chat before, like, it's very famous that Divine quite literally eats shit at the end of Pink Flamingos. It's the final scene of the movie. It is actual dog shit. They walked around looking for a dog, like, to shit. And then they were like, she's gonna eat fresh dog shit. But you thought the dog scene here was weird. Anyway. So yeah, John Waters was on another level, like, in his peak. I like the trashier stuff, but this was good. You know, I give it 4.5. I do very much enjoy all of John Waters stuff. I think I think the whole like ethos of John Waters' filmography is that like you can be queer and trashy and just like the absolute filthiest person and you should still be accepted, right? Queer people, because he is a gay man, and a lot of his staff, like he had trans women and gay people on his Dreamlanders. That was the name of his troupe, or is the name of his little troupe of actors, common actors. They're called the Dreamlanders. The ethos is that like you don't have to be acceptable, I guess, as a gay person to be able to operate in society, because I feel like especially now, like everyone's trying to like tailor fit their queer identities to fit the standards of straight people, and like straight people are gonna hate us no matter what, right? So why not, you know, be filthy and terrible and kill people and eat shit? And I think that's what we need to learn from John Waters movies, especially right now. Anyway, that's me talking my shit about John Waters, info dumping about the lore. I will take it away to Angsty next. Thank you so much.
We love it. Snap applause for Ringo, and you're fired! All right? I'm talking about dog shit on the stream. Oh my god. I did not. That's crazy. That real turds? That's crazy. You know, whenever I hung out with Corey in America, I didn't realize that was like a reference to John Waters when they made me do that in order to gain access to the air mattress. But now it makes sense. Just really big John Waters fans. For our raiders that are confused on what's going on, every Tuesday we have a show called Tubi Tuesday, where on Wednesdays a movie is everyone submits movies. We spin a wheel. It's a whole thing. Then we cover it the next Tuesday. It's on either Pluto TV or Tubi because it's a free thing, so it's accessible to everyone. It's like a movie club. We talk about favorite characters. We give it a grade, son of the year, you know, stuff like that. I write the squeakquel every week. That's everyone's favorite part. And then we take in callers like this, and then people share their opinions, you know? But before we wrap up for Tubi Tuesday, I think we have another caller, as suggested by Ringo. Bring! Every Now and Quinn broadcast. Who are we speaking with?
Hey, it's Cassie.
That's right, Cassie's on the line!
I don't have like a ton because I feel like Ella and Ringo, whose name I don't know, did a really good job of like the trivia and like the recapping of the lore. I just have points, just things I want to call out about this movie, all unhinged. The first one, the sneezing and the booger on the baby's face, that just felt unnecessary. I know everybody's talking about the dog, everybody's talking about how the dog was licking the old lady's feet, but the booger felt personal. I feel like that was a reflection of what John Waters feels about children. Okay? Next thing. So her like disassociating, or I guess like having flashbacks to any kind of minor inconvenience or like slight that the person she was about to murder did to her to like justify her brutality towards them felt seen, recognized, heard. I can relate slightly, not in as psycho way, but slightly. But the fact that she had to like completely disassociate when I forgot the couple's name, but when the couple was at like dinner and they were eating the chicken all like gross like, and she had to just like think of baby chicks, like John Waters' brain. I can't. Also an inappropriate, I'm gonna say it though, because the way I died over this moment, inappropriate, but when they were fucking, the husband and wife, like the serial killer lady, I always forget her name, Kathleen Turner is who plays her. And she starts like fucking power bottoming him and he's like levitating above her. The way I fucking was dying. I'm just the man, you know, he's packing heat. Also, does anybody else, if anybody watched the show Friends, the only thing I know Kathleen Turner from, who plays like the serial mom, was her playing Chandler Bing from Friends, aka Matthew Perry's mom, who was also transgender. And that's the only thing I know her from. So it was like jump scare when I saw her in this this movie, but I thought she did great. And now I'm kind of like wanting to do a deep dive on all her movies. And I think that's all I had. Those are just the ones I wanted to call. Oh, also, Marvin Pickles graffitiing I Sniff Jurors underpants. That felt like an afterthought, you know? Just right at the end of the movie, just to add another weird thing to do.
They're about to leave
But yeah, that's
town.
all I
They're
have.
like, wait, let's deface this real quick. Hold on. That's
Yeah,
great.
they're like one more thing.
That's phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Thank you for sharing. I did not know about the Friends detail. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was a joke on Friends with, like, this is the writer's joke, obviously, and they, you know, before people were progressive and, you know, cared about trans people, their joke was, like, Rachel was at a wedding or something, and she had met some other random girl that she was trying to figure out, like, who Chandler's mom was. And she's like, "Oh, I'm Amanda." And she goes, "Oh, a man, duh, I get it." And I'm just like, so that's just where I remember Kathleen Turner from. And I'm just like, okay, not cool, but also kind of funny.
That's bars, I guess, but okay.
Yeah, right? I'm like, all right, yeah. And so then when Amanda was talking about her drag name, that's what I thought of, but I'm like, that's not appropriate. That's not cool.
That's true. If
That's
anyone
just where
in
my
chat
mind went.
wants to share their drag names, now is the time. Now is the time.
Yep.
Oh
All right,
gosh.
but yeah, that's all I had. Just some ranting and raving about the weirdness.
Put your fingers together for some snapplaws for Angsty. Cassie in the chat. You fired. That's right. Dramatic
Okay.
hang up.
I quit.
What did you say to me?
I quit.
Hey, what? Who said that? Star being just Beyonce is so sick. Oh man. Okay. So that's what we in the business describe as Tubi Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in for Tubi Tuesday. We lost a lot of thank you for sharing that information. What did Corey talk about on his stream? Is he a better player than T-Core or what? Did we decide? Great movie selection. Thank you. It was recommended by Ella. Okay, here we go. He made himself, he wants to know if you think you are a better player than Kimo. Yeah, obvious. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm gallons better. I'm centuries better. Vinny, thank you so much for tuning in. I always appreciate seeing you here on Tubi Tuesday. DF got 5th and 6th today. That's hard, you know? That hurts. He just likes to make himself mad. He's shaking with rage. This sucks. Derek F is gonna pull this off eventually. You just have to give him enough tries, okay? We're gonna keep casting him over and over again until he wins. Them's the rules, alright? Okay. The glasses on glasses looks... I'm having a pretty bad hair day. I didn't... Yeah. Derek F is low-key Boston Rob coded. It's not the best. It's not the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. A more interesting comparison is Quinn and Nicole Anthony. What was Nicole's social game? Like, she was bullied by Jessica or Jess, right? Thank you. I appreciate you all of you saying this, but it didn't quite part how I wanted. Bella, yeah, that's her name. I don't fucking know. You think I remember Big Brother 21? Bella was so mean to everyone. Why would I commit? Quinn, did you see the Reddit comment I posted in the BB chat? No, what did you say? What did you say? Her and Jessica did have an on and off relationship. Love this. Jessica was the nice one. It's my fault. My fault, dog. My bad. My bad. I knew that it was a long name that became a short name. We recently figured out, chat, that I was featured on a Will Neff stream. So we're gonna be rising that. Oh, also, while we have 1 million viewers here, while we have all of you here, I did want to bring up some phenomenal news here, and that, let me rewind here. While you're all here, you know, I am gonna go pee, but just know, Tory Lanez was stabbed. I'm gonna go pee. While I'm gone, Manda Pants, you're in charge. Rest in peace, bozo. What's up? We out here. Okay. Thoughts, concerns. Let's see. What can we do today here? Let me do this. Let's see. Slash poll. We're gonna run a poll here. Oh yeah, I've watched cold ones before. I used to watch those videos while at work. Hell yeah. Love this. Oh my god, this is so me coded. This is me, alright? When Cedric's in his exit press and they're like, use one word to describe Quinn, and he's like a snake, this is what he's picturing. Mountain Doofus, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the mental image. When he says a snake, it fills him with a rage and he imagines this, you know? But yes, last night I applied for Streamer University. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not doxing anyone. Fortnite, alright. Oh, 50% is crazy. It did get one more vote. By one vote. Yeah, I uploaded a video and had it like privacy linked so I'd be able to track if they watched it. And my video for Streamer University has 5 views. So I'm like, oh, well, cool, I guess. So when I get on Streamer University, just know it's because I did it on stream. All right, let me hop on twitch.tv so I can look at my Oh yeah, they got like 1 million applicants. So it's not looking good for me. The one thing that I think I have going for me is the fact that I was on reality TV. Like, I don't think that they have anyone else like this. Star, that is true. You know what, Amanda, that is true. Let's change this to Fortnite, my category. But I think me being like a reality TV personality is so different to the traditional like streamer like. Oh yeah. So I can see him flop. You know what? all right. Everybody, you guys cut it out. This is a bully-free zone. You can't do this to me. Mike is here for Dennis. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you. The clip that I included was a Big Brother 26 clip. They were like, upload your favorite post of you, and it's me doing like the Tucker vote thing. We're talking about Streamer University. Kai Cenat is like the biggest streamer right now, and he's hosting this event in Scotland. And I submitted, so we'll see. Ringo, you hit me with my car, but you said that was a me thing. If it was bullying, then that's just you like recognizing that you just hit me with a car, you know, or you did it to be mean. I was, you know, sometimes I convince myself that you did it on accident. Yeah, it was your fault. Okay, you know what? Maybe that's part of the bullying. Quinn Slaughter. Okay. I'm so hyped that kid got a 95 on his assignment. That is so cool. This guy reached out to me for his journalism class, and I answered all of his questions because it's for school. I'm very passionate about college and stuff like that. Or maybe, should we do this first? Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna get distracted for a second, okay? Okay, look at this. Your podcasts, and it's just this. Honestly, not the best. Not the best help, truthfully. The dream is Mike Bloom's job. That'd be gas. That'd be cool, man, Wolf. You're a good writer then? Okay. Let me see if there's a YouTube video on how to do this. Okay. We are gonna program a crypt text that then AmeriCorey, when we hang out, are going to solve, alright? I'm okay, but that's why I need school. Okay. Hey, I like that you're kind of owning it, that you're inexperienced, you know? I feel like that surely is what they're looking for. Okay, so the initial password on these is I love the letter U. We're crushing it right now. You think Big Brother 1 is the best season? Are you a big, like UK fan then? Godzilla, ooh. That is fucked up that you're not getting pretzels, Godzilla. That's crazy. Pup of the year. Okay, Oh my god, it's getting really hard to turn. You, okay. So that's how you open it, is you put I love you. This is the same prop, by the way. That's crazy. Oh my god, there's rings in here. I didn't know that. And there's grass in here. Oh my god. What if this is how, what if Corey in America opens it and I'm the one who kicks off the... Okay, what does this say? That's so fascinating. I had no idea that there's rings in here. It says... I think that's Arabic. Yeah, that appears to be Arabic. Oh, it's either Arabic or just a design. Forgot I was by. I would give anything to have some hot buffalo wing pretzel pieces right now. They look at me, I'm like, this is how the throuple starts. Okay, so it's either Arabic or it's just like a design. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see that. But it looks like writing. It looks like writing. Oh, you can't read that. That sucks. Okay, well. Is that like Lord of the Rings? I don't know. But there's also this one. It's his and hers. That's crazy. Okay. So now that we've done that, now we can play some, let's do this. I hope you're ready for some serious gaming, okay? Do you play NBA 2K? No. I am actually watching the Week 3 veto ceremony where Tucker thinks you're going to be the replacement after talking Angela, even if America nominated you guys for the same reason. You know what's crazy? Do you know what could have been done to avoid all of this? We could have avoided all this trouble if Cedric puts up Rubina. Imagine if we just put up Rubina instead of Mackenzie, and then okay. Oh god. That'd have been great. Quinn, how does a more calm Tucker fare in Big Brother without the AI arena? He's probably fine. Okay, we're not gonna try to put that back in there. He's okay. He wanted to quit all the time, so he has more opportunities to give up, you know? Like, I don't know, like... I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, because I do think Giesling traders with 4 S's, I do think that, like, without the AI arena, Tucker is not emboldened to act the way he does. He wouldn't volunteer for the block. He wouldn't even be nominated until later on. So like I think there's that, but that's devastating. I feel so sorry for you. We'll get her back. We'll get her back. We're gonna hack our way back. But you know, it's so funny. I didn't know that Tucker wanted to do All Stars until I watched, I'm going to be on a podcast called You Know I'm Right. What's up, Tim Bros? And in the You Know I'm Right podcast with Tucker, I wanted to like vet them, make sure that they were chill. Whenever I watched it, Tucker says that he would love to do All Stars. So I'm like, that would be cool, man. That'd be cool. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I've been thinking about what my You Know I'm Right like moment is gonna be. Like, do you think, is it corny to say like a Big Brother moment, or should I talk about like a real life experience that I faced, you know? Tucker made it interesting. It's such a like, obviously I would prefer to not I would have preferred to not have to play against Tucker, but it offers me the ultimate like cop out of like, you know, we'll never know how I would have done without being sabotaged, like, you know. I like how they think I'm gonna do that. That's crazy. Sir, please leave me alone. Oh, you're cooked. Come on now, come on! I'm nasty! You would have won. I do believe that. I do believe I would have, in a like non-AI arena season, I feel like I have tremendous. The Amazing Race finale, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm centuries better than Chemo. It's such a funny like hypothetical to be brought up of like, yeah, but Chemo had win equity, and it's like, well, yeah, how hard is it to 35? No, I think no shot. He was asking what player comparison was fair. Oh, wait, hold on. That's hilarious that I was... I'm literally Batman, chat. If anyone was curious, like, Quinn, how do you fare in, like, a Fortnite tournament? It's like, well, first of all, I'm the greatest of all time. Hello? A good player comparison for me. Who? Let's think. Let me. I would love that. Oh my god. This guy's what the heck? Nicole Anthony? I don't think so. Nicole isn't playing outrageously. I think that, like, you have to think of people who are playing for good TV, right? Paul is really loud and obnoxious, so like I like that comparison. Matt McDonald? Which one's Matt McDonald? Well, you see, and I don't know what they like offer you in rehab, like for the crack that you smoke, but you see a big distinction between me and other and like Matt McDonald is I respect women, and that was like a very well known thing in the Big Brother house. So I don't know, like I'm not quite certain where you're seeing that comparison, right? Marty, I need to watch Big Brother Canada. Who's Marty? I don't know if I'm being insulted. The charisma? Brother, what are you talking about? I don't know. I don't think that's accurate at all. It's an insult? All right, man. Well, if you want to get stuffed in a box, what are we doing here? Surely, I don't think it's an insult. Followed by, he made people pick gummy bears and put his number one on the block and he went home. I don't know. I don't know if that's me, and I don't know if I would take that as a compliment. Who am I like? I think that I'm more similar. Do you think you would have lasted longer in the Big Brother 25 house? No, because I don't think me and Jared would get along. I don't think me and Jared would get along, and I think that that would incentivize Suri to send me home. Luckily, I'm not like the biggest, I'm not the biggest Survivor fan. Like, I'm a Survivor casual, and I think that Suri would find that less intimidating. Oh my god. He had a temper? Why are you comparing me to a guy who has a temper? I very clearly, like, I feel like I had a high bar. I don't know. I think Eric Stein is too big of a compliment, right? Like, you don't have to soon my dune about it. It's like, okay, so I was like really loyal to my people, right? But I was willing to stab people in the back. He shouts. Yeah, but in the Big Brother house, yeah, it's a, you know, we gotta even it back out. But the, what I'm saying is like, in the house, I feel like I had 1,000,001 reasons to get really upset, but I didn't. You know, I would just accept it and move on. Oh my god, I would be, you know, I did get Jag comparisons, right? Like, personality-wise. Michael Horn, how are you? I'm gonna respond to your DM, by the way. I wish you would have fought with Angela more. Well, considering the one time I did clap back to Angela, it wasn't included in the edit, and then people say she ended me, I'm kind of happy I didn't, because I had her stunned. The lesbian out. That's a compliment. I would. The thing with Izzy is I think that I have a better social game than Izzy. You know? And I don't know if Izzy was as self-interested as I was, right? Is Andy a good comparison? I don't know. I haven't watched Big Brother 15 since I was like, you know, a child. I watched it as a kid and I was like, oh, this is enough. Roddy? No, Cassie, whenever I saw that, and it was the fact that it was non-binary ghouls and lesbians, since my best friend Maya is a non-binary lesbian. I didn't hate Roddy, but I'm very nervous about Roddy because I felt like he was being rude to Amy, you know? Yeah, I don't think I'm a one-to-one, and I think that that's why I did well on the edit, you know? They didn't have to, like, you know, figure out who am I like, who are we gonna edit him as. It's, okay, well, let's, you know, I'm me, and that's all I needed, you know? Oh, okay, oh, he's spry. Hey, sir, I'm gonna need you to calm down. I think that that'd be a fun stream idea. Creating, me. You know, Offbeat Zero, if I thought that would work, I'd do it. I'm just kidding. That's such a funny thing that people thought was gonna happen. What? People thought you were gonna come out as trans. Listen here, class. Jace from season 17? Maybe. I mean, we didn't get enough of them. You know what's fascinating is, like, the thing about me is that I was very endearing, you know? Like, Brooklyn is the second best player from our season. She's the second best player of our season, and she said that I was the only person who could melt her ice cold heart. Like, what are some players that it's like being endearing is their strength, you know? Like, I want to see what this does. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay, I might need to re-enable James from BB17. I don't know if that's... I wasn't doing pranks. I'll be honest, I don't think pranks would have played well in my season. Because of, like, just the fact that, like whenever, there was the prank of, like the prank with the Dr. Pepper, that was not a funny prank. Like, yeah, we had I'm kind of one of a kind, so I'm probably like the Avatar, I don't know. But it was like, yo, why are you wasting food? Oh my god. Why are you coming after me, dude? Oh my god. Ow, dude, get a job. Oh my god. Oh my god, motherfucker. Star, you want to get banned? Don't ever compare me to that ever again. Yeah, the scaring was fun. I'm Lawan. Now we're talking. Lawan was so nice to me when I met him. He walked up to me and he was like, a lot of people are going to want something from you, but if you ever need anything, let me know. And he gave me his phone number. And I was like, oh my god. I had a prank for Angela. The prank that I had for Angela was, she had her ice cream. her individual ice cream. She puts paper towels around it, she ices it, and then she puts it in the freezer so that then other people couldn't eat her food. Mind you, guys, we have unlimited food. Weird. Then I grab a different dish, I do the same exact thing, and I swapped them around, but nothing ever came of it. She didn't really have a reaction, so it's just kind of like, oh. I think that, Big Brother OTT was between seasons, right? Tucker, personality-wise, is very, like, Zach-coded. That's what I thought in the house. He's very Jace Wiry adjacent. Okay, so Big Brother OTT, right? That was between seasons. How many days was Big Brother OTT? Does anyone know? Because I remember they announced it on the finale. 65 days. So, like, what if it was, like, a 60-day season, a 50-day season, and they did, like, a winners only? You know? Like, I think that that's an interesting use of, like, we don't need, like, I don't want to waste, like, I think that they should save returner seasons between, oh my god. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. But what if instead of using like normal seasons, that's when you do like returner seasons and stuff like that? The fuck y'all was pretty fire. I also thought it was I thought it was so funny. This was a pretty funny bit I had with Joseph where I would compare him to random players to see how he would react. And I was like, you know who you're really similar to? He was like, who? And I was like, cornbread. I see it. I see where you get your inspiration from. You're very cornbread coded. And he's like, shut up. Fuck y'all. Okay, so I don't think that we should let like an all-winner season. I'm sorry. They can be in the house for longer than 20 seconds. Like, I said it in the Big Brother house and I'll say it now. You know, if you're a reality TV star, you have an obligations to the fans to show up, you know? Like, it's such a great opportunity. And the fact that it's like, no, I can't. I'm too big now. Like, that to me is frustrating. I don't think that a 90-day season is the like answer. I don't expect them to be in there for 90 days, but like a 50-day mini season, that's fair. That's a reasonable ask. But them wanting like oh my god, Manda, I have such a funny story about that. Let me whoop this guy's ass and then I'll tell you my story. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, so he killed me. Offbeat Zero, I have no idea. I got crushed. Okay, so yeah, but Giesling Traders, my thing is that like that's reasonable. That's crazy. Jay did not mention that. I was on a Discord call with Jay one time. He never mentioned OTT. That's fascinating. But like to me, I'm like, bro, you need to quit like, if you're a legend, right? Like Dan, Derek, Dr. Will, and you're scared that people are gonna target you, do it anyway. Because then now you have that cop out. Yeah, my reputation precedes me. They had to get me out before I could do any damage. It's not like people are gonna say you're dog shit because you lost All-Stars, you know? Like an all-winner season. It's like, yeah, there was gonna be 16 losers in the season or 15 losers no matter what. So that to me is like not a real thing. It's such an ego thing. Morgan is crazy for dating Johnny Bananas. That's insane. But Manda, one time, this was on Halloween, I got the chance to hang out with my friend, Jag. I got to hang out with Jag and Zach. Morgan is like, she must have like a really, really good social game. If she can date all these people, she must be delightful in person. Like, I want to meet her. But my thing is, you have an obligation to the fans to show up. But okay, so it's Halloween, and I'm talking with Zach and Jag, and Zach brings up the butt to butt instead of nut to nut thing, because we're gonna share a bed with Jag this night. Zach from you're so annoying. Zach Wertenberger. Zachy Wert is what the streets call him. Yeah, Zachy Wert. Yeah, Zachy Wert. We all know Zachy Wert. Come on. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me take out the trash. Oh. Let me take out the trash. Jag prefers nut to nut, and him and Zach got into a revisited argument about like which is better. And Jag stood, I'm not kidding, 10 toes down that there's no reason to do butt to butt. You might as well just do nut to nut. And it got passionate. I was in the back seat with Cash, and I just looked at her and I was like, I feel like our parents are arguing. And she laughed. But Jag got passionate about it and was like, I think butt to butt is reasonable. I just shared that I don't like sharing a bed. I was like, hey, just know, like, Jag was like so passionate. It was awesome. For me, it was really easy, you know, like, I don't know. I heard it was an interesting thing hearing my friends, like, from high school and college. It was interesting to hear their opinions. Yes, you can, Michael. Yes, you can. You have a unique perspective on this. Because I think it's weird to, like, I don't know, like, it's so much thought put into it, you know? Exactly, Tara. Now there's an idea. Hearing my, like, friends from high school and college have opinions on my friends from Big Brother was very fascinating, where like they were skeptical, yeah, that's the word, of certain people, where they're like, no, we don't trust them, that kind of thing. Then I'm not like Pooch. But tonight, yeah, let's just spoon at that point, you know? Hell yeah, don't even stress. Boom. they were like, and they had opinions on everyone too, right? Like it wasn't just like the greatest hits that you're gonna consider for this discussion. Like my friends did not fuck with Chemo. They were like, yo, fuck Chemo. And I'm just like, bro, it's not that serious. Like, yeah, Chemo like really put me in a bad spot in the game, but I'm not quite sure I'm that passionate about disliking. Like, that's not a good use of my energy. Yeah. I'm like, okay, yeah, dude, I know he's in, like, it was dumb what he did, but like, whatever. I'm not that interested in holding a grudge. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, you're so annoying. You're so annoying! Why are you running away? Ow! Oh yeah, my friends are it's so funny. My friend yeah, Chemo wasn't malicious. He was just messy. I think that like I have to do a lot of like work on fixing my image as an ally. I think that there's like specific players that I need to be really cognizant of if they were in the house with me. And I'm not talking about Tucker. Like, if I enter the house and Derek Levasseur is there, I have to work unbelievably hard to win the first HOH. You know? I'm curious about, like, if Cody played again, what's his perspective of me? If Tyler played again, Tyler said I was kind of annoying during his one TikTok, but he said he came around on me. And I think that if Tyler met me in person, you'd never get put in the big alliance because of your reputation. Manuel, I think that that's an easy assumption to make, but also consider that I was in every single alliance. Like, do you know what the Misfits are? Like the Misfits was an alliance where it was you cut out. Yeah, no. So what? But I'm saying like I would have to fix my reputation, but I think I think I still get invited. So the Misfits was, what is it? 5th Avenue. What was the alliance where Angela was like, let's do this? What was that alliance called? It was like the Tanks. No. It was Tanks plus whoever, Angela. The Tucker one, yeah. It was Tanks plus Angela. Sixth Avenue, thank you. The Misfits was you cut out Angela and put me in it with Chelsea. Like, even though they wanted me to die, they still wanted me to be a part of their plans. So I think, like, whenever I say I would have to work on my reputation, I think that I still get included. You like Misfits or you like 6th Avenue? They never finalized that alliance. The Misfits or the 6th Avenue? Because I think I could have finalized Misfits, but the problem is that I got called into the diary room. but I think like, so I would have to work on my reputation. And I think that I'm quick enough that I would be able to be invited to the Majority Alliance. Like, I would have individual people advocating for me where I'm like, bro, I tried to be loyal. It just didn't, like, I was loyal to the wrong people. I now know what that mistake looks like, and I'm not going to do it again. Let's take out that trash. Ah! God damn it. I think I can get people to feel sorry for me. I think is the strategy. I think that Misfits was a fire name. They wanted, it was funny, Rubina wanted us to be called the Misfits. They originally, Rubina was like the Misfits, which was originally the name for the Visionaries. And so then I was like, Mistfits. Like Dan Giesling's Mist. Fire ass name. Fire ass name. Yeah, the casual like viewer would the Misfits. Yeah. I liked Mist because it was like Big Brother, you know, and then I got to have my Brittany Haynes moment where I'm explaining what Mist is. And I thought that was fun. But then I got called to the diary room, so we couldn't have put anything on it. But I instantly used that as ammunition to help get out Tucker that week. Like whenever I talked to Chelsea about, you know, we should get out Tucker, right? I said, every discussion I've had, it includes you, but we're at the bottom every single time, and I think that's disrespectful. Like, you know, really playing up how angry I am on her behalf. But in the Big Brother house, if it's a player like Derek, who I've disrespected, which I don't think I disrespected Derek that much, but I don't think he would ever, Manwolf, you wouldn't believe it. In the jury house, I wanted my final two with Chemo to be called Crockpot, because we're good under pressure. I'm not even kidding. That'd have been great. Whop, whop, whop. Was that well received on Big Brother Twitter or no? Cause I heard, I saw that my first speech, people thought I was annoying at that time still, so like they didn't like me. Oh, Christine, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your night. They liked the reference? Okay. At that point, people liked me. So I, like, you know. That's good. That's good. It was well received by you. That's all I'm looking for. No, Lola, that was so funny. Even though Andy, like, you know, used the opportunity to, like, shit on me or whatever, I did think it was very funny that he was taught what crockpot pussy was on the exit. Like, Ella, oh my god, that's one of my favorite things ever. No, unfortunately not. I would have been down to, like, try to have an alliance with MJ, but the problem with MJ was no matter what you said to her, everyone else was gonna learn about it. So it's just like, I didn't have faith that it would have stayed secret, you know? Yes, Michael. And I thought that was pretty hilarious. I was like, you know what? That makes this episode almost watchable. No. Terrence sucks. But he had this insane Instagram thing that hit like crack on Twitter. When I saw that, I'm not kidding. I was at work. I was in tears. And then I remember America and Corey talking about it, and I was like, oh my god. Did you ever talk to Joey Rodriguez? No. Unfortunately, I'm not interested in that. Manda, I hope your kitty cat's okay. I'm so sorry to hear that they're under the weather. Ah! Relax. Dude, get a job, please. Please get a job. Please get a job. I'm begging you. Yeah, dude, get out of here, please. Joseph is literally on the way to stream. What? Oh, yeah, no. It was, oh my god. What am I remembering that from? Turner talked about that, where he was, like, really nice to Terrence, and then he gets out of the house and finds out that he was homophobic. Do you know what I'm talking about? I knew, how often do you stream? I stream 6 days a week, 7:12 Central Standard Time. Hello. On Survivor, like Wednesdays, I am live like the second the episode ends. That's like the one exception to my 7:12 start. Other than that, I start 7:12 CST 6 days a week. I don't stream on Sundays because that is my Instagram like subscribers only time. So if you want to be a sub on Instagram, I think it's worth it. I go live every single day before stream and just kind of hang out, prepare for the stream. I think it's worth the money. Ow. Dude, you're so lame. You're so lame. I knew that Kyle was Mormon before he even said he was from Utah. He is like the most Mormon guy I've ever met in my ever seen in my life. I have like, I don't know what it is about Lawton, but there's like always a rotating like cast of like Mormon dudes. And so like I grew up with like a Mormon friend. No matter what, they would move to Utah, and then like the next year we would have a new Mormon guy. And it was like not intentional, it just always ended up happening. And so I like instantly read that about Kyle. I was like, oh, this guy, like I could just tell. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. He reminds me of my friend Kedron. Like they look very similar. And so I was like, oh, I felt like I knew Kyle, like as a result of like my friends growing up. So I was like super disappointed when I learned about KK Kyle. I was like really disappointed. I was like, that is sad, man. Mormons are like really polite. It's just, I don't know, it's an aura. And it's like most Mormons I've met have been like great people. Yeah, that was the thing on Twitter. Oh, the floaty was crazy. Dude, when the leftover, oh my god. By the way, who do you think is a better player, Andy or Derek? I would say Derek. Yeah, I think that Derek has a better toolkit in modern Big Brother. I think Dan is a better player, but I prefer Dr. Will as a, like, if I'm gonna watch the show, I want there to be Dr. Will's. I don't want there to be Dan's. Ow. Also, Andy was mean to me. More actively mean to me than Derek was. Derek, which I understand, Derek didn't like that I said he was scared to play All-Stars. So, like, I can understand he felt some type of way about it, like, whatever, I was talking shit. But Andy, I didn't deserve that. Like, that was crazy. It's fine. Like, I don't know. It was so random that he, like, he had such a problem with me. I don't know why. Even though I'm a super fan, too. Like, it was so weird. Yeah, I'm Jedi Howie right now. I think, yeah, Dan is a better player. Or, yeah. Okay. Plenty of people are loud in the diary room. It was just popular to shit on me on Twitter, and so Andy capitalized on it. Like, let's be real. Like, if Twitter decided sooner that they loved me, he would have been, like, I love Quinn. He plays with so much heart, you know? Oh, I don't give a fuck. Like, he was so rude to Bowie Jane, and it's like, dude, you don't think she's getting enough? You know? I think that, like, part of the reason why people didn't like me is because I was going against Tucker, because I was confident, and they felt like I didn't deserve to be, like, whatever. And then, you know... Yeah, I feel like on feeds I was fine. Like, I don't understand, like... I don't know. I think Sarah Beth is a solid player. I think she's pretty smart. It's like, you know. Absolutely. And it's like, the thing, you know what's also really weird is like, if Andy met me in real life, I don't think that he has the smoke to say all this stuff, right? Because I think I'm pretty delightful in person, you know? So like, the truth is, if he met me, he wouldn't have this energy, you know? And it's also like noticeable that, you know, they stop talking trash about Big Brother players after the season when they get their phone back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn it. It's so... Yeah. Which no, let me tell you, I maintain smoke. Like, I don't mind. You know, Jared told me in person, like, I met Jared in person, and he called me out for talking shit about him, and I said, it's not my fault you're ass at the game. Like, I'm not scared of that. Whenever I met Matt Klotz, he goes, I know you're an AmeriCorey fan. And I said, yeah, I am. I do stand on the things I say. Just not with Joe. We see that battle, arm wrestle. He cheated. Yeah. I met Jared. It was so. He's just fucked up, you know. Man Wolf, you'll be missed. You'll be missed. I'll miss you. But like, yeah. The people that like talk shit, but then once you get your phone back, then they want to be friends. You know, like Andy famously called off his beef with Bowie Jane on finale night. Is he fine IRL? No. Like he has bad vibes. Like he called off his beef with Bowie Jane the second he got her phone back. And then it's like now if she defends herself or like holds that energy, then it's like, I called off our beef. You're being petty or whatever. And so I don't know. But I think Andy is obviously a good player. Andy has a lot of technical skill. I liked that Andy was a super fan. Like, you know, like I had Andy blocked on Twitter before I went on Big Brother because I didn't like the way he talked about Survivor 46. He said that the cast made him uncomfortable. And that really rubbed me the wrong way. And so I think that like part of that is maybe I shouldn't have blocked him. I maybe should have muted him. But still, cry harder, you know? Andy was talking trash about Mackenzie. Of course he was. And it's like, bro, what do you expect? She's not a fan. She doesn't know. Like, and he famously didn't stand up to, like, racism, right? Like, he can say what he will, but when I witnessed something problematic happen in the house, I instantly said, hey, don't use that language. So, like, you know? I don't know. But Andy's fine. I think Derek is a better player because Derek did that with modern Big Brother, where, like, you know, majority alliance is formed and then you're riding with that. It's like, I think Andy's probably more exciting. He does. That's so annoying. It's like, no, bro, you were awfully comfortable, you know, saying hurtful stuff. That's true. I think that's a good read. Like, Andy is very adaptable, so. But I like players like Dr. Will, who are flashy. I like players like Paul, who are flashy. Like, I think it's cool if you're good at Big Brother, like, that's cool, right? But if you're flashy and you're intentionally trying to be exciting and fun TV, I think that is my favorite. Like, that is, to me, the best. Big Brother 7 is my favorite season. Okay, so this is an interesting thing. I really, really, really dislike how long it took for Michael to, like, the situation that, where Michael is snitching to Turner and is explaining, well, this is what Kyle said. Like, that in itself really, really sucks. I hate the timing of that. I didn't like that the casual fans were more upset at Michael than they were at Kyle being racist. Because Michael and Brittany tried to tell him what he was saying and what he was, you know, like, hey, you realize this is what you're saying. And he's like, yeah, I know that it looks bad, but think about it. And it's like, no, we've thought about it. It's not happening, Brother Beans. Like, what are you talking about? So, like, I hate that. But what I will say is, having been in the house, I understand, like, the nervousness about bringing it up beforehand, where he didn't want to ruin, like, Kyle's life, like that situation of it. Like, I understood the pressure of, someone said something bad, and you're scared that it's gonna be, I would have told people instantly. I would have gotten, like, angry. Like, if someone said that to me, I don't know what that means. I don't know who that is, Offbeat Zero. But if you felt insulted by it, then I'm sorry. If he told me that, and I corrected him, and then he keeps pushing it, I would have been annoyed. In the same way that, like, Tucker kept pushing on me that, like, if you, like, knowing myself, what that situation looks like is, if you remember when Tucker was accusing me of, I got you. That's messed up. I'm sorry, Offbeat Zero. That's fucked up. But whenever he's accusing me of, like, throwing the clothes on the ground, and I was like, stop fucking saying that shit. What? And I was like, quit saying that shit. And I got upset. That is how I would react if I told him, and I'd be like, quit. Like, I would get annoyed and say, cut that out. Now what? Now we're both in the house. But I understand Michael's dilemma. I understood Michael's dilemma. No, that's not what Angela was insinuating. I know Angela. I did not get that vibe from her. That was a misunderstanding that then was discussed. But I did not know that they were going to include that in the episode because it was such a non-factor, right? So, like, whenever I'm talking about this situation, I'm speaking on it as, like, from the perspective of knowing Angela is upset because I sold her out. That's why I say I was scheming. I was fully scheming. I was under the impression that she was hurt because I snitched on her, you know? I didn't know that she was dumb enough to think that I was the one to say that. And then the episode really, really does a number on me. But, like, having witnessed someone say something problematic in the Big Brother house, I understand what Michael was feeling of, like, yo, we're witnessing someone's life get ruined right now, because the difference for me was I'm witnessing someone, like, have a mental health crisis, and Kyle's dumb. So, like, I think that's why I would have felt more comfortable snitching on Kyle than others. I don't know if that makes sense. And it's like, well, why did you say you were scheming? Because, brother, I didn't think they were going to show that on the episode. It doesn't make sense within the edit. No one thought she was racist. Like, T-Core listened to her, or like, T-Core just wanted to share, T-Core and Chelsea wanted to just share their concern of, like, hey, I heard this, and this is the way I took it. I just want to know, like, whatever, what you meant by that. It's just a little different. So for me, I'm like, yeah, she's hurt because she knows that I sold her out, and I was her, you know, I was really close to her at that time. who was having a mental health crisis. I'm not getting into that. Oh yeah, Giesling traders. Like, it was so stupid. Like, it was so obvious that Kyle had only ever seen Big Brother 23, so he's not able to understand why the, like, cookout was so necessary. I think Kyle could have been decent. I feel like, you know, he found himself in a majority alliance, like, things like that, so, like, it is what it is. He was in an uncomfortable position with his showmance. I don't know. He could have been fine. Kyle isn't usually the type of player, like, I would root for. I feel like he's got everything going for him. You know, he's a big, muscular guy who's handsome. You know, I'm like... Tubi Tuesday was a movie. I think he probably could win other competitions, but... bro, I hope they don't feel bad. Brianna, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day. It's only the warm-up. Don't even stress. We're cooking right now, Your Honor. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, boss man? Oh my god, I missed so many times. Oh my god, he's so shifty. Oh, do you not like your wig? What the heck? I'm telling you right now, if they didn't give me a good wig for a performance, I'd leave. Boom. Okay, there you are. I'm whittling, Batman. Okay. Oh my god. I also hate, I want you all to know this for my theater people. Quinn, will you become the next ETH Animale on YouTube? I have a YouTube video in the works that I think is as good as, like, a concept as an ETH Animale video, but I don't think anyone could be ETH Animale. He's too good. Oh yeah, Cosmic Quack Boogie. Okay, theater people. The microphones, where it goes along, they're like, I mean, Peridium is good, but I've always loved ETH Animale more. Because to me, ETH Animale is the underdog. Does anyone else feel that way? Like, wasn't Peridium the first one? So to me, ETH Animale is like the new kid on the block. He needs the extra support. Didn't Big Brother boy just rank people by hotness. I don't love that. The mics where it's in the hairline and it's like right here. Ew. Ew. I love BB Barf Bag. That guy's videos are good. BB Barf Bag is cracked. Oh yeah. My thing is okay, so I've said this before. What I love about Ethanimail, what I love about Peridium, what I love about Idled Out, what I love about RHAP is it doesn't even matter what they're saying as long as it's not problematic. I just love extra content about my favorite shows. Like, I love that there's a community online. I love that there's, like, whatever. And so, yeah, I love the content. I love when it's just the fun stuff. You know, we're here for a good time. Okay, we're gonna go to here, and this is gonna be our last game, okay? But RHAP opened the door, I feel like, for online content and community. Because it was like, before that, it was like Survivor Sucks and then Reddit and stuff. Oh. I don't know if I'm a subscriber. I was a viewer of Corey before the show. Like, I watched his Twitch stream being like, attention Big Brother 26ers. I watched that VOD like 3 times. You can ask my mom. We watched it, I'm not kidding, over an aux cord. Over aux cord while we were dropping off my bed into storage. Oh yeah. Michael, what inspired you to start a podcast? Or is it a podcast, or is it like you were a creator online, you know? I don't even remember what I said on his chat logs. I saw the screenshot where it's like, any ideas for the twists or something like that? Look, I need this guy to get out of here, okay? Oh, shit. Okay, we're gonna do one more. The logs are crazy. We're like, here's video footage of Ella talking about Tubi Tuesday. Yeah, that one doesn't count. We play one more. Dude, I'm just, I want to go on a long walk today. I might drive my car even though it's not in the best condition. I'm so blown, dude. I'm so blown away by, like, what's it called? Who's more knowledgeable of the show, you or Joseph? Probably Joseph. It's not a competition for me. Here's Ella talking about John Waters. I think that, you know, I think I'm extremely knowledgeable, but if it's a competition, I'm okay with losing that. Joseph has a really, funny joke about us, being such big super fans, and he goes, "We don't think we're cool, by the way." And I do think that that's funny. I don't think it matters. Like, if you're going after someone because they're a super fan, you're a dork anyway. Like when Daniel Durston went after Michael because there can only be one super fan. You're such a loser. Oh yeah. I got you on the cameo. Don't even stress. I don't love my hair right now, but we got it. Yes, it's a podcast. I honestly was just talking about the shows with my friends, so I figured might as well share these combos with the world. I do love that. I just, like, I think that being a super fan is something that you can bond over. I was gonna say, I'm blown away, by like the showmance. I think Maggie was hated because she was going against, sure. Like, I bet I have a good enough social game. I could connect with Ronnie. He would say that he's involved in forensics, and I'd just be like, oh my God, I have a minor in communication. That's crazy. What kind of for speech and debate, what was your event? He would share, he's probably like, whatever, I don't fucking know. I'd be like, that's so crazy. You know, my communication professor, Nathaniel, okay, oh my God. He actually wanted me to do speech and debate, but since I was a dual sport athlete, and then he would say, wait, you were a dual sport athlete? I'd be like, yeah, I played college soccer and I ran indoor track. So now we're connecting over being social players, I mean, and we're, I'm a good, like, fuck, we're gonna play one more. So now we're connecting over being super fans. We're connecting over, like, his connection to communication. He now thinks that I'm a physical threat that he should pick up as an ally because we've connected on those two things. Now I'm allies with Ronnie. I think it's super easy. Oh yeah. Being part of the hive mind is crazy. Being a part of a hive mind is crazy. So I get the hate on that. But, like, Maggie was going against Janelle. Maggie was going against Kaser. Maggie was going against Howie, James. They were all all-star picks, right? Like, she was in such a tough boat. She played a pretty solid game. I think Brian Hart's cool. Would he be the Dr. Will? I don't know. Dr. Will is so cool and cracked and awesome. I can't believe Maggie, I thought Maggie died. That was so sad. Because listen, I know Janelle was like annoying to me or whatever and that she's a landlord now. But, would you have really just called him Will? Yeah. Like, that's a more conscious decision. It was after his Sharon Tharp interview where I think he insisted. Did he insist? Did he insist? I might be making that up. But whatever it was, I was like, yeah, I would not call this guy Dr. Will. If we were, like, if we were in the same house together, I would just call him Will. But, like, in this context, I feel comfortable saying Dr. Will because it's a title. Like, you know, within the show, everyone knows him as, call him Kirby. What's up, Curbs? Big Bucket Kirby, what's up, man? How are you? Like, I could easily see me doing that. Come on. Dude, he's great. I wanted to wear a shirt that said, not looking for advice. What's up, dork? What's up, dork? What's up? I would have loved if they let me wear my not looking for advice shirt if they gave it to me during my HOH. That'd have been great. But funny enough, part of my game is asking people their opinion. So it's so funny. My shirt would say, not looking for advice. Me, so what do you think? I think that that's so important. It didn't work for me with my allies, but I think in a normal Big Brother season, you should always ask people's opinions. The phrase, I need your help. Like, that does so much work for people. Oh, Jen is so cool for that. Listen, I'm team lies and deception. I love if someone, like, when Angela made me give her my word that I'll never go after her again in front of Leah. I was excited at the opportunity to stab her in the back. I was like, this will be so much fun when I eventually decide it's no longer beneficial for me to maintain the illusion that I'm going to tell the truth. I'm such a piece of garbage here. Hey, thank you much. But like, oh yeah, Jen stabbing Kaser in the back, I would do the same thing. My controversial Big Brother opinion, or it's not controversial, my opinion is that if Janelle wins season 6, it's the best season of all time. Just like if Dr. Will wins season 7, that then becomes the greatest season of all time. What if Dan wins 14? Here's the problem. I like Ian. I like that Ian won. I hate the way that Ian won. Like, it really does suck that they were so committed to, like, you know. No, I don't think she wins. I think, did Eth Animal make a video about this? But, like, man, if there is just any way that Janelle wins. Maybe Janelle wins against Kaser. Or not Kaser, Howie. I don't know. Oh my god, dude, they were so mean to Erica. And listen, I'm not an Erica fan. Okay? I myself was a little shocked that Erica got the invite to All Stars. I understood that she was a bigger character in Big Brother 5, or Big Brother 4, but like, I think we can find different players. Danielle was very, what's her bucket? Danielle and, oh, I have no idea. That'd be fascinating. Oh, let me focus up. Hey, stay in school, kid. Let me think. Danielle reminds me of Jordan. Like, I think her and Jordan are the same archetype. I have not. I want to talk to Diane on a podcast. She's a Quinian. She's not a Quinian. She just liked me. I don't know. She's a casual fan. I don't know. Yeah, how many kills? I have 5 kills. I'm cracked. Monica would have been a way better pick. I think Lisa is a better pick. Oh yeah, let me just say, if you bought that autograph for me, please DM me. Or like, I'm gonna message the Discord. I'm just gonna send you that shit for free. If you bought that, please let me know where you're at. I'm just gonna mail it to you. I will remember to do that when I get off. Okay, well, don't... No. Michael, thank you so much. Very nice hearing from you. And I love that you made a podcast. Normally, I'm against dudes making podcasts, but I give you the exception. I got you. I was gonna give out my autograph as an excuse to be able to sell a mixtape from a stream that I did, where we put together the best playlist, whatever. It was a pretty fun stream. And I'm just so far behind on mailing it that like people bought it on eBay and it's taken me so long to send it out that I'm just gonna send it to people for free. I'm not that interested in making money off of you guys. Sorry. You should subscribe, you know, but you know, toss me a sub, but I don't need to like roll you guys out on that. Yeah, that's true, Michael. I do co-sign that. I like George's casting too. It's funny, I gave my autograph like 1 million times to this Over the Edge event, and yeah, I mean, you can ask. I wanted Code Red Mountain Dew. We never got that. I felt disrespected by it. All right, well, that was easy. Yeah, they just kind of bring whatever soda. I wanted Code Red Mountain Dew. But they had Diet Coke, Coke, and Dr. Pepper every day. With Sprite sometimes. And just for something to do... I would drink soda. Those are your favorite? Okay. We'll do it again. Oh my god, I can't see him. Alright. Cam is allergic to peanuts. T-Core thinks she's allergic to peanuts. He's allergic to eggs as well. Matt's allergic to something as well, isn't he? Okay. Sure. That egg comp was the funniest. He goes, hey! What was your favorite flavor of Kool-Aid that Paul made? I don't fucking know. What's it called? He goes, hey, what if I'm allergic to, what if I'm allergic to eggs? And I could, like, are you saying I was drinking the Kool-Aid? Like, was that an insult or what, man? Oh, no. I know what you're talking about. In the backyard interviews. I know what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you were insulting me, Giesling Traders. I was like, what's wrong with being a Paul fan? I was like, what are we doing right now, dude? But no. You're talking about the backyard interview, right?
All right, load it on.
Okay, we're gonna raid Avery /raid. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We will be covering Survivor, the latest episode. Make sure you tune in. I'm gonna be live the second the episode ends, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all your time and attention, and your activeness in the chat.
We're owning. This is crazy.
Bye.
That felt like level 1. What happened?
That felt so easy. Our first take on it though was okay, let's put some meds. Some meds in here. Oh, Quinn, thank you.
We have a lot of sprint speed and
How about your stream? What else do we need? We need a health upgrade.
I guess at this point, get the stamina.
I'll take
Health upgrades. Isn't that illegal? Oh,
Perfect. 130.
Yeah.
oh wait, hold on. No, shockwave mine sucks. All right. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I literally only need a
Wait,
small
how am I
one.
lifting up 2, dude? Wait, because the other one's...
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Quinn, do you play this? You should join us. Do you know Quinn? Do you guys know Quinn?
I do.
Another reality TV?
Oh,
Yeah, I know
from
Quinn.
like Big Brother?
Yeah. He's sweet.
Wayne, I met you. He's listening right now. I met you in December. My friend is the one who met you on that airplane on your flight home from Big Brother. He's that flight attendant.
Need another?
He's go shut up. Yeah, that's me.
Do you need another?
Small world.
Too late. Take that straight. I already have 4, so I don't need more. This game is repo, yeah. Yeah, you gotta join us. This game is so much fun when you have like a fun group of people to play with. Oh, guys, this one's the worst map. We're gonna die. All right, sorry for being negative. We got this.
Avery's gonna have the quit button at ready.
I'm just gonna fall into a pit. I already know it.
Oh, wait, I need to recharge it.
Oh,
Ooh, what?
I almost dropped this.
I'm just gonna stick it in the extraction so we can keep room for the cart.
Yeah. Meow.
It feels so